Hello everyone, myself Deepak Upadhyay from Impulse Technology, Gurgaon, Delhi. In this video, I will show you how to calculate the non-collinear spin of metal nanowire. So let's get started. So this is my device studio, that is a graphical user interface for this nanodical software, and this interface will help you to model the structure. You can do some modification, manipulation in your atomic structure and device structure as well. So first I would like to import the nickel from my local database. So for this you can go to the file option and you can select this import, and then you can select this import local, and here you can see this is the material database that exists inside this software. So you can select this 3D material, conductor, pure metals, and then you can select this nickel, and then you can click on this open. So here you can see I have uploaded nickel from my local database. Then you can click on this build option and go to the redefine crystal. Here you can see this is the redefined crystal by expressing the new cell vector UVW as a linear combination of the current cell vector ABC. So here you can see this is the face center cubic structure and this is the body center cubic structure. So I would like to select this face center cubic structure. Then you can click on this preview option, and here you can see this is the face center cubic structure of this nickel atoms. Then you can click on this build option, and if you want to make a surface slab of this nickel atoms, so you can go to the build option and select this surface slab, and this is the surface slab builder. So here you can see this is the Miller indices SKL value. So here you can see I have selected 111, and if you want to add some slab, so you can select this slab option, and here you can include the thickness, and then you can click on this build option. If you want to add a nickel atom, so you can select this add atoms, and then periodic table will open. So from the periodic table you can select this nickel atoms and then click on OK, and here you can add the nickel atoms. Similarly again you can go to the add atoms and select this nickel atoms, and then you can click on OK, and here you can add the second nickel atoms. Again you can go to the add atoms, select this nickel, and then you can click on OK, and here you can add the third nickel atoms. Then you can select this first nickel atoms. You can change their XYZ position from here. So from the property window you can see I have changed the XYZ position of this nickel atoms. So similarly you can select this second nickel atoms and change their XYZ position from the property windows. So in the property window you can see I have changed their second nickel atom and their XYZ position. Then again you can select this third nickel atoms, and again you can change their XYZ position from the property windows. So in the property window you can see this is the XYZ position of this third nickel atoms. So after changing the XYZ position of this nickel atoms, you can click on this recalculate linker bond, so that all the atom will be connected by the covalent bond. And if you want to create a vacuum inside this unit cell, so you can click on this convert to crystal option, and you can add a vacuum inside this C direction. Here you can see the vacuum has been added inside this unit cell, and then you can click on this build option. So if you want to make a mirror of this atom, so you can select these atoms and then you can click on this mirror atoms, and here you can see this is the normal vector where you can see xy, xz, yz is there. So I would like to select this xy, and also you can include the distance, and then you can copy this checkbox and then you can apply. And if you want to make a device structure of this crystal structure, so you can click on this convert to device option, and here you can see the electrode are there. In this structure only 2 electrode is possible, so I would like to select this left and right electrode, and then you can click on this preview option, and here you can see the electrode has been created. This is the left electrode and this is the right electrode, and then you can click on this build option. So here you can see this is the 2-prod nickel device structure, and if you want to simulate the property from this structure, so you can go to the simulator, select this nanodical and go to the self-consistent field calculation, and here you can see this is the basic setting: electron temperature, cutoff energy, exchange correlation, LDA, GGA, and this is the contour integral. This is the electrode, this is the left electrode, and this is the right electrode. This is the iteration control, density matrix, Hamilton matrix, total energy, and this is the basic settings, and this is the spin types. So here you can include the spin like collinear spin, general spin. So I would like to select this collinear spin, and here you can see this is the spin polarization, and then you can click on this generate file. So after clicking the generate file, in the project window you can see the SCF input for the device, left electrode and right electrode has been created. So you can select this SCF input, right click and click on the open with. So this is the script that will automatically generated once you click on this generate file. And here you can see what parameter we have defined. This is the basic settings, and this is the electrode parameters, this is the contour integral, and here you can see the collinear spin is included, and this is the iteration control, this is the nickel atoms and their Cartesian coordinate point. So first you need to run the left electrode, right click on run option to run this job. Then you can click on this right electrode, SCF input, right click, run option to run this job. And then you can click on this SCF input for the device, right click, select this run option to run this job. In the job manager you can see all the SCF input is in the running condition, and in the meantime you can analyze the parameter from this structure. So again you can click on this simulator, go to the nanodical, and then you can click on this analysis part. So here you can see this is the device property, and this is the density of state, effective potential, total energy, scattering state, transmission, photocurrent, IV curve, charge, electron density, potential, conductance, thermoelectric current, Seebeck coefficient. So as per your need you can select the parameter, and then you can click on this generate files, and here you can see all the input parameter has been created. So if you want to make a nickel metal wire, so you can click on this build option, go to the crystal, and here you can see this is the crystal builder, and various space group are there, and according to the space group the base lattice will automatically selected, and also you can change the ABC value, alpha, beta, gamma value. So here you can see I have selected A is equal to 2.4928 angstrom and B and C is equal to 10 angstrom. And if you want to add a nickel atom, so you can select this plus icon, and here you can see default carbon atom is selected. So if you want to change this carbon from the nickel atom, so double click on the carbon, then periodic table will open, and from the periodic table you can select this nickel, then you can click on this OK, and here you can see the nickel has been replaced. And here you can see this is the primitive cells and this is the conventional cell. You can select this primitive cells, then you can click preview, and then you can click on this build option. Here you can see this is the 3D viewer. So from here you can select X, Y, X, Z, Y, Z, Y, X, Z, X. So I would like to select this XY view, and then you can click on this center option. And if you want to calculate the property from this nickel atom, so you can go to the simulator, select this nanodical, select this self-consistent field calculation, and here you can see this is the basic settings. This is the K-point sampling. Here you can see I have selected N1 is equal to 13, N2 is equal to 1, and N3 equal to 1. And this is the spin types. Here you can select this collinear spin, general spin as per your need. So I would like to select this general spin. And here you can see this is the spin polarization. Also you can change the value of spin polarization, and then you can click on this generate file. So once you click on this generate file, here you can see the SCF input for the crystal. Nickel crystal has been generated. So you can select this SCF input, right click, run option to run this job, and in the meantime you can select the analysis parameter. So you can go to the simulator, select this nanodical, and select this analysis part. So here you can see this is the band structure, and this is the symmetry K point, and then you can click on this generate file. So you can run band structure.input file as well. So here you can see this calculation is for the general spin, and if you want to calculate for the collinear spin, then you can copy this project, and then you can rename collinear spin, then you can click on this OK. And for this collinear spin, again you can click on this simulator, select this nanodical, select this SCF calculation, and here you can include the collinear spin. Also you can change the spin polarization 0.3, and then you can click on this generate file. So this is the SCF input for the collinear spin. You can select this run option to run this job, and again you can go to the simulator, select this nanodical, select this analysis part, and here you can select this band structure for this collinear spin, and then you can click on this generate file. So you can run this band structure for the collinear. In the job manager you can see all the input parameter has been calculated and their output has been generated. So you can see this calculation is for the general spin, and this calculation is for the collinear spin. So you can select this band structure.xml file, and you can click on this show view. So this band structure is for the general spin. Here you can see this is the conduction band and this is the valence band. And if you want to show for the collinear spin, then you can select this band structure.xml file, right click on show view, and this is the band structure for this collinear spin. So thank you for watching the video.